Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Alex Tech Projects. We are in the journey of an DSA preparation for interview clearance in a short duration of a time. So that's I have taken the top interview 150. You can see it on the screen. Must do list for the interview preparation. Must do a list for interview preparation. You can see the array and strings. I have completed the easy one. Merge the sorted array, remove the element, remove the duplicate from the sorted array. Now you can see the majority element and best time to buy and sell the stack. And then you can move down and see Roman to integer, and you can see the length of the last word, longest common prefix, and find the index of the first occurrence in a string. These are the easy categories we have done and posted in our YouTube channel Alex Tech Projects. If you can click this one, you can see the tags also, you can see the problem number also, LeetCode number also, you can see it on this screen. In this video, we try to see the easy category in the 2 pointers. 2 pointers in the sense 2 indices I finding to an array or in a string, one from the beginning or one from the ending or one from the mid. So, but the essence will be the 2 pointers on pointing to an array or a string, but where they are pointing, how they are moving, that is the trick and dynamic nature of the 2 pointer that will be defined by the problem nature. So in this video, we try to see the valid palindrome and subsequence. So these two things we try to see because it is coming under the 2 pointers. We try to see with as 2 pointers. Yeah, because these two will be coming under the easy category under the 2 pointers. Before entering into the video, as everybody know, the DSA data structures and algorithm, this is the syllabus copy. Array, strings, linked list, tags, queues, hash map and hashing, recursion, trees, graphs and dynamic programming. In order to solve these problems, here is a strategy, plan or procedure I followed. The step number 1, understanding the concept. Step number 2, programming, that is ID and language. Third one is reading and understanding and digesting the problem. Fourth one, approach or optimization. Fifth one is the problem solving mindset, and the sixth one is use case mapping to the real world scenarios. So these 6 steps help us to move in the DSA LeetCode problem solving. Apart from this one, once you are solving 10 to 15 LeetCode problems, you try to understand what is the best approach. Instead of sticking on to the one approach, you will try to improve. That depends upon your capability and capacity. For some people, it may trigger after 10 problem solving, but few people it may trigger after 20 or 30. But the more essence range will be the 20 to 30 or 20 to 40. Once you are solving this LeetCode problem, you can identify what is the approach do I need to follow, how do I need to read the problem, how do I need to solve the problem, how do I need to reduce the time complexity. All these things you will comes to know after solving the 10 to 30. It will range from person to person. And in this video or in this playlist, I am not going to tell any concept or programming or language. It is I consider the YouTube as my buddy to showcase or to show how I am solving the given problem. But in this video, we try to see 2 problems because the time is running, the time is short. In the next week itself, I have an DSA round of an interview. So I am keeping the 2 problems in the single window or a single video. Without further delay, now let us jump into the problem. Now you can see 2 pointers. This is called valid palindrome. It is a LeetCode 125 valid palindrome. Comes under the category of an easy. A phrase is palindrome after converting all the upper case letters into the lowercase and removing all non-alphanumeric. Please try to understand removing all non-alphanumeric, and if reads the same from forward and backward like a literal LIRAL. So that is the definition for the palindrome. But what the extra they are telling are giving the instruction removing all non-alphanumeric. Means if you remove the non, the given string should contain only the alphanumeric. And here they have given a man, a, a plane, a canal, Panama. So they have given. So after removing all these things, okay, you will try to get this is the palindrome. A race, a car is there, and remove the spaces, and after it will become. It's not a palindrome. Empty string, it is a palindrome. They have given it over here. So constraints, if you read, the length of the string is 1 to 2 into 10 to the power of 5, and S consists of only the printable ASCII characters. This is the constraints. Now it is the time to read about the topic. Topic, it is telling it's a two pointer and it is in a string. Yes, it is in a string and it is a two pointer. So after reading this carefully, now you have to move to the code side. I have written this code. Now let me explain the step by step. If length of the string is equal to 1, they themselves have said if it's a 1 mean it's a palindrome only. So I have written as an 1. And else part, what I am doing is I am converting into the C, convert all the upper letters into the lowercase. So I am converting into the lowercase. S dot lower inside the Python will everything it's converting into the lower. Then I am creating an as a target string, and I am looping for loop ch in the s. If it is alpha numerical, then I am appending onto the target string. You can see it. And if the length of the target string is 0, then again I am returning as in a true. So first itself 1 mean true, here it is 0 itself is true. Next, low index is 0, high index is equal to len of target string. So these are all the two pointers I am considering. The first one is pointing at the beginning of a string, and the last one is pointing to the last index of the string. And middle value I am identifying by doing a by to average and with the floor operation, because the index is always an integer. And what you are seeing, high index this condition, but what I am doing is I am dividing this target string into the two parts, first part and second part. You can see it on this screen. If target strings 0 to mid and to the end it will be there. If it is same, then I am dividing the target string into the two parts, first part and second part. And if second part I am reversing, you can see colon colon minus 1, then I am returning as a true, and otherwise I am returning as a false. These two, because of the high index is an whether it is called even or odd, so based on that one where to go to the second part, it will be there. So second part for this one I'm making as a mid plus 1. So this is slightly based on this one. And the second one part of the string I'm reverting colon colon minus 1 and improvement. So it is a time to check whether it's working or not. It is coming under the 3 millisecond beats 98.94. You can see it on this screen. Let us submit once again if we can get the better results or not. One or two times I try to submit. See 98.94. So 3 millisecond, it beats this many number of less than the people, or you are more than 98 of the persons who submitted these solutions. Okay. Now it is the time to move to the second question. So this is using the two pointers, and I was dividing and comparing with this one. Even though if you identify the two pointers, it's need not to traverse, just where to cut down and how to use that pointer is also comes under the category of two pointers. After having a two pointer, do I need to traverse from beginning to end or ending to beginning or mid? What I need to do, just you take the mid and compare, that's also fine. Now it is the time to go and check the subsequence. Different from the subindex. Subindex says that it should not be as a continuous, but it is a progressive. See, A will be there A and B will be there after A. You can see it. B will be there and C will be here. So now we are moving on to the one more problem that is called as in a subsequence. Substring is there, sub array will be there, subsequence will be there. Some array and substring should be continuous or contiguous, but subsequence may come after this one. B may not be immediately follow the AB, but something will be there, but after that one it has to come. Now let us read this problem to understand and digest so that it will be very easy. It's a LeetCode 392 is a subsequence. Comes under the category of an easy. Given two strings s and t, return true if s is a subsequence of an t, or return false in otherwise. Here the subsequence, how it will be, AC will be there, is a subsequence of an A, B, C, D, E, because A is coming at the beginning, C is coming in the middle, and E. All the things should be there, the order should be maintained. And here AEC is not, because AEC, E is coming, but C after the E it is not there. And here you have given A, B, C. A is there, after that one B is there, after that one C is there. It is a true. A, X, C, you can see A is there, but X is not there. But C is there, but X itself is not there. Then we have to return the false. X should be here, but after A. And C should be here after X. Now let us read the constraint. Strength S length should be 0 to 100 and T length should be 0 to 10 to the power of 4. S and T consist only lowercase English letters. So this is the thing. Now let us see the topics. Topic is 2-pointer string dynamic programming. So now let us see the 2 pointers and strings, and the latter case we try to see the dynamic programming. So LeetCode 392 is subsequence. Now let us move to the coding side after understanding the problem. If not, please try to read the description, again examples, again constraints, again go to the topic, again come to the description, again go to the example, again go to the constraint, again you can go to the topic. Until unless you have any clarity, then you will be here. After that one you need to generate an idea. So here what I am doing is, first for loop I am moving on the source, and the second for loop I am moving on the target. So this found index I am making as 0 and found flag I am making as an false. If s of I is equal to t of j, then found index I am incrementing, that is j plus 1, and found flag is equal to 2 and break. So this A has find here, then I am breaking, then it will go and select the second one B, and again where it will start in the second string, that is not from the A, then it will start from the H. That's where found index we are incrementing. And in this X is not at all, it has been here. So first of all it will try to set it as a false. The X didn't find, the found flag is equal to false, then it will try to return. So this, if that it didn't find, then it will try to, in the given iteration it didn't find, it will try to return, and everything is okay, then it will try to return the true. It is the time to execute the code. Now you can see 0 milliseconds beats 100%. Again I am submitting the code so that it can be changed something or not. So let us see, it is 100. But what I identify it is, why can't you combine these two and make it as in a very simplified version? So here is the one I am giving. I am considering as an I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. Both the for loops I combine in the while loop. And if both are same, increment the I, and at every iteration you try to increment the j plus 1, whether it is fine or not. And at the end of the day, I equal w equal to length of the s, then we can return the true. Okay, so this is the simplified. But what is this one? This is the for loop of first, this is the for loop of next, and this if condition. But what it was doing, whether it is fine or not, it will try to repeat. At the end only it will try to check whether the given string of I is equal to the yes, then only it will try to return the true. This is second approach. This is a simplified version. So this is also 2 pointers will be moving on to here. Now it is the time to submit and test the code. So 0 milliseconds beats 100 percentage. Again, I'm submitting if there are any change in the runtime. Okay, so this much. In this video, I didn't explain any concept or any coding. I considered YouTube as my DSA preparation partner. If you like this video, for more interesting updates, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel, and we try to meet in the next video. Until then, bye. Take care.